so now we're at step 9. After the ethanol burner has cooled, record its mass again. So we'll put the cap on and take this back to the equipment room. Our scale reads 0.00 grams, so it's tired. So once the weight stabilizes, record the mass of our ethanol burner. Record your data. Alright, so now we'll go back to our student bench. Alright, so now we will repeat all the steps one more time with the ethanol burner, and then we will be done. So we're starting back at, so step 1, you will use the weight of the empty soda can from the beginning of this lab. Step 2, add approximately 10 mils of water to the can and record the mass again. So I will empty the water out of this and then measure 10 mils of water. Alright, so I got my graduated cylinder and my squirt bottle. I'll just measure out 10 mils and put that in the can. And now we'll take this back to the equipment room and weigh our can with the 10 mils of water. Alright, so the scale reads 0.00 grams. So it's ready for us to weigh our can with the 10 mils of water. So once the scale stabilizes, record the mass of our can with the 10 mils of water. And it looks like it's okay, it's bouncing around. Let's see if it stabilizes. Alright, record your data. And now we'll go back to our student bench. Alright, so now we are at step 3. Place a utility clamp on a ring stand. The soda can then be placed into the clamp and the height adjusted so that the bottom of the can is a few inches above the candle's wick. Alright, so I'm going to raise this a little bit since last time it heated up so fast. And then we're at step 4. Place the thermometer in the can and measure the temperature of the water, and then record it onto your data sheet. Let me get it to focus. Alright, so record your data. Alright, so now we're at step 6. Light the candle and place it under the can. Adjust the rings so that the top of the flame is just below the bottom of the can. Alright, so now I'm going to light my ethanol burner. And so I'll put this under the can, and you should watch I'll remove it once it reaches about 40 degrees Celsius, and just watch for the highest temperature that it reaches. So I just put it under the can. It's still climbing pretty fast, but not as fast as last time. Alright, so I'm removing the ethanol burner, and make sure to write down the highest temperature that you see it reach, and I'll stir it a little. Alright, so now it's going down, so you should, and then I'll extinguish the ethanol burner. I'll stir this again. Alright, so if you missed the highest temperature, you might want to go back on the video and just rewatch as it was rising. And I'll let the ethanol burner cool a little bit more, and then we will move on to step 9 and record the mass of the ethanol burner again. Alright, so we'll go back to the equipment room and weigh our ethanol burner with the cap on. Alright, so our scale reads 0.00 grams, so it's ready for us to weigh our ethanol burner. So once the weight is stable, record your data. Alright, record the mass of our ethanol burner. And now we'll go back to our student bench. Alright, so we've performed the experiment twice with our ethanol burner, and so now we're done, and you'll just need to perform all your calculations in order to submit your lab report. So I'll put away anything that I took from the instructor bench, or put away anything that I took from my student bench, wipe down my bench, and then we are done. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.